Welcome back to the English Open powered by APP. Up next, we've got the 4.5 35 plus final between the Giulianos and Browne and Bettinelli, who we saw in the previous match with a dominant display with a 15-3 win. Looks like they're going to be getting started soon. I'll shortly be joined by Rob Williams. In the previous game, Bettinelli had some very good hybrid drops with a lot of topspin. That's going to be a key shot in this match because I imagine the drive will be ineffective because of the seasoned vets like Aranti and Pep. Their volleys are very good, so I suspect drives won't work. So the hybrid drop with a lot of topspin is going to be the key to get Browne and Bettinelli to the kitchen line in this match. They're just warming up now, and we'll get started in a couple minutes.
So, on the left of your camera, you have got the team of Pep Giuliano and Anti Giuliano.
On the right, we have Browne and Bettinelli, who we saw in the previous match.
This will be a best of 3, win by 2, I believe, first to 11. So we've got the scratch pairing of Browne and Bettinelli, and the siblings of the very much loved team of Anti and Pep Giuliano. Pep being my fellow England coach for the upcoming Euros. Zooming central camera now.
I mentioned, Rob, while you were away, that I suspect the hybrid drop drive from Bettinelli is going to be the key in this match because the volleys from Anti and Pep are very strong. So powerful drive may be not ineffective in getting them to the kitchen line.
Yeah, I think sometimes Anti can be a little slow to unwind the stack. So that's something that whether they can prevent that from being accessed or try and hide that in some way, take a little bit of pace off the returner serve.
Yeah, a hybrid drop drive at Anti when she's running in could be the key to getting a pop-up. And as we saw before, Bettinelli's very fast and he might be able to come and crash if he suspects a pop-up's going to happen.
I think we're going to have to revert to first names for the Giulianos. It's going to make it much easier for us. So you'll be hearing about Pep and Anti. And then we're referring to Browne and Bettinelli by their surnames, as we would convince you to in the commentary booth for our final this afternoon. Beautiful decision there by Pep Giuliano to take the pace up and just get the ball down.
Yeah, I think keeping the game soft is the key for Pep and Anti here. I suspect they'll win most ink rallies.
Just a little slow on that forehand counter from Anti.
Yeah, she read the speed up, but was just
And hearing about Pep and Anti. And then we're referring to Browne and Bettinelli by their surnames, as we would convention to in the commentary booth for our final this afternoon. Beautiful decision there by Pep Giuliano to take the pace up and just get the ball down.
Yeah, I think keeping the game soft is the key for Pep and Anti here. I suspect they'll win most dink rallies.
Just a little slow on that forehand counter from Anti.
Yeah, she read the speed up, but was just unable to get under the ball enough.
Giuliano's a side stacking. At least certainly on this side. In the previous game, they weren't unwinding the stack when Anti was... first counter good, second counter not so good. Yes, I noticed that when Anti was on return of serve, she wasn't unwinding the stack at all in their semi-final. Maybe this will continue, and that will obviously stop that exposure of Anti's movement getting into the space on the right if she stays on the left. There we go. That's a great dink off the inside foot.
Yeah, another player going to the forehand inside out dink. Seems to be working quite well, especially at that cross-court angle.
Just misses the ATP.
Yeah, that was a very close effort. Almost hit the back corner.
Great dinking patterns there. Maybe a little simplistic Anakin, but Bettinelli and Browne get away from it. Very much the Chuckle Brothers, me to you.
Yeah, I think the brother-sister duo are very seasoned players. I think making your opponents force something is going to be the way to win this game. There's a good speed up there from Pep off the bounce, noticing the dink hit was going to bounce a little bit higher, so he went for it. Managed to hit inside out and caught Browne off guard.
Great finish there by Pep.
Yeah, it's good movement for the 35 plus category. Pep was moving across the kitchen line like a gazelle, hitting some great volleys there to win the point.
Just missed in the back of the line there.
Yeah, it's a right choice of shot again. Pep a few times has tried to go over the shoulder of Bettinelli and Browne, depending on whoever's on that side.
What a great forehand speed up again, Anakin.
Yeah, he's just taking the pace off and he's dipping it towards the feet, and it's working very effective. Sometimes you don't have to hit a speed up as the name intends.
I like to talk about whether you want to try and speed downwards, not speed upwards. It's getting the ball down that's important, not the pace.
Yeah, if you have the option, down is better most of the time. It's a great flick there from Pep Giuliano. Notice the dink from Bettinelli was too high, and he just rolls that ball at the chicken wing spot of Browne on her right shoulder. Good put away from Browne on the backhand side. It's not an easy shot at all with a high backhand to put the ball away, but he managed to hit the ball straight. Pep Giuliano expecting it to go crossbody, and he was fooled.
That's a great play there from Giuliano.
Yeah, these higher speed ups seem to be working against Browne. Maybe not used to having to hit the ball down from that height at pace.
Football from Giuliano there. But Browne and Bettinelli open up a small lead here, 4-3.
I think Browne and Bettinelli are doing a very good job of getting to the kitchen line. I suspected that might be what may be difficult for them in this game, but they're proving to be able to do it consistently, and it's getting them points.
So that returns to Pepinanti. Such good teamwork there by the Giulianos, but unsuccessful in the end.
It's great hands from Browne to counter the forehand poach from Pep there. He came quite far and created an angle towards the middle, but Browne dealt with it well.
And that just kicks off the paddle face there.
Maybe Browne feeling a bit uncomfortable playing on this left side when they're deciding not to unstack.
But then Browne was soaking an out ball there at one point.
But for me, that is point of the day on this court. That was absolute phenomenal rally. Browne was completely smacking some of those backhand counters, and that looks to be a very strong point of her game.
Yeah, I remember seeing that at the Pickleball event. You want to try and stay from anything that she can flick.
Fantastic save there from Bettinelli out wide when Pep hit the inside out off pace. He managed to hit a perfect reset up the line, which got them back to the kitchen line.
That's such a great forehand volley dink there.
And I think that is the shot that's been winning matches today on this court, is that forehand volley roll cross court. It takes the time away from your opponent and it draws errors.
Pep just a little slow on that backhand counter there. Good location there from Browne. Great pattern there from the Giulianos.
It's very high level pickleball on display here. The hands are phenomenal from all four players. Pep managed to get a pop up from a speed up which wasn't expected and managed to put it away.
Oh, and he almost on that second backhand counter.
And you'll notice both Browne and Ante with the sliding backhand counters on that right side of the court. They don't need to hit a forehand because it's going out, and they're hitting some very big shots on that wing.
Good hands there again from Ante. Edge to first slip there over the wicket keeper.
Yeah, great drive there from Pep. Only just over the net height, and one thing that's not really talked about, drives that low to the net with the white tape. It's quite hard to even see the ball sometimes.
Such good dink in there from Giuliano.
Yeah, the Giulianos there really abusing the fact that Browne and Bettinelli didn't unwind the stack, keeping Browne stuck in that left corner with Bettinelli not able to get into the match.
Yeah, very much a big open right side of the court there on that point. And again, that counter, backhand, forehand from Giuliano forces the timeout from Browne and Bettinelli.
The Giulianos now take the lead from a 7-3 deficit. They're now up 8-7 on one side out, possibly swinging the momentum in this match, Rob.
Absolutely, yes. The team of Browne and Bettinelli trying to ice this team. The heater is on. The timeout's trying to arrest any momentum they've built up. Let's see if the brother and sister combo can carry on. So referee ever present about to get us underway.
So
Certainly.
during the timeout, Rob, what are you saying to Browne and Bettinelli? Because they came out guns blazing with a big lead, and it's now gone.
I think they've just got to go for it. And what I'm seeing here is that the dinky rallies are not going to go in their favour. Oh, nearly there from the pattern again.
Yeah, I think Bettinelli needs to find a way to get involved in this match if they're opting not to unwind when Browne's returning. You see Browne getting pincered into one corner with dinks, and it's very hard for him to do anything, but he managed to there.
Oh, I like the split up decision there, and Ante almost on it. But Browne equal to the task. We're now level at 8. First time we've seen the open face in the paddle of Giuliano there.
Yeah, maybe he's getting tight, standing upright with open paddle face on that block.
But needed it on that previous ball there before our brother finished it off for her.
Yeah, good flick there from Pep. That's one of his go-to weapons on the speed up. And proving effective here. Although they are now down a point again in this match.
And that goes wide again. Trying to go down the line to the forehand wing of Giuliano unsuccessfully.
Yeah, it was a good decision from Pep to the inside out forehand dink.
Oh, lob unsuccessful there. Pep and Anti both going for it, almost a collision in the middle of the court.
Yeah, maybe not the play against someone with who appears to have a decent level tennis background. The overhead being quite a proficient shot by the looks of things.
Yeah, that dink just a shade too high and punished by Browne.
Yeah, it's just a great flick. No backswing on that. Very difficult to read. Thread the needle right between Pep and Anti's paddles down the middle.
And that sails long again. Not low enough. Open paddle face. Ball goes long.
Yeah, theme of the day that is. In tight moments, it appears players are not getting low to the court and closing the paddle face.
Great finish there by Pep Giuliano.
I think Bettinelli in this match really needs to start leaning into some of these drives, try and dip it at the feet so he can come and self-crash, self-shake and bake.
Just a good pattern there. Pep moved out wide, puts it more central. Has to cover middle, but doesn't give room for Anti to cover that one and puts it wide.
Good speed up, seemed a little bit off pace. I think Anti got there a bit early and ended up hitting it wide.
They get away with that one. Brings us level at 9. Low volley dink error there from Lydia Browne. And another volley error there from the unwinding Browne. Brings up game point on the paddle of Pep Giuliano. And the first chance goes begging. Side out to the team of Browne and Bettinelli.
Yeah, just getting a little bit nervous on that, trying to close out this game. Took a bit of pace off when he didn't need to.
And that goes long. Great roll again from Giuliano to set that point up. If you're watching at home, forehand roll dinks cross court from the right hand side are an elite weapon. I'm missing the line. Good attempt from Lydia Browne there to try and thread the needle, but margin for error very low on that. Second game point. And the flick from Pep Giuliano wins the game 11-9.
It's his go-to weapon and it proved effective in closing out game 1. Oh, forgive me, we're still going. It's a game to 15 in this final by the looks of things.
Wow. Maybe that timeout was a change of ends and wasn't a called timeout. Must be the case here. Apologies when we were assuming this is a game best of 3, but we'll look back and see what we can find out on our score sheets online. Threading the needle there by Lydia Browne.
Great off the bounce, speed up. Noticing the ball just bounced a little bit too high. No backswing, completely caught with Giuliano's off guard there.
Yeah, again, forehand cross-court dink.
Historically, the women dinking cross-court has been the main meta of play in mixed doubles throughout the years, and it's proving to be what is winning the matches here at the English Open.
Yeah, it shouldn't be spinning up if the man in front is there, Pep Giuliano from that low.
Yeah, it's just a great counter. He was there so early. He had a big swing that didn't matter because he completely read where that ball was going.
And again, Lydia Browne threading the needle between Pep and Auntie.
Just showing that she can do it on both sides of the court.
That's the mirror image of the previous play, wasn't it, Anakin?
It was. That speed up was not channeled at all. There was very little backswing. And again down the middle.
And this time the speed up directly ahead at Auntie's left hip. 11-12. Oh, unlucky there at the net cord.
Such good anticipation from Bettinelli on the first smash. Again going inside out, Rob, and again Bettinelli reads it.
Yeah. Oh, unlucky. What a rally. Phenomenal play.
Another fantastic point here. Bettinelli and Browne with some ridiculous saves off overheads, point blank resets into the kitchen. I cannot believe that they've won that rally, Rob.
Yeah. Just crazy point. It had everything. Such a long dink exchange. Neither team willing to pull trigger just in case they made the wrong decision. There's a couple of points where earlier in the match you would have probably had a go at the speed up and they went, no, I'm not getting caught with my hand in the cookie jar. I'm going to play one more ball and wait and be patient. Coach Molly Nags just in the corner there. One of our England teammates. Coach and player reverse with Pep and Molly here. Give us some points. I think saying you're in this, you got this. This is the time to kind of dig deep, push through.
I'd like to see more of these counters going down from Auntie and Pep here. A lot of them are being powered back, but they're coming back with interest. We need to try and find the feet here.
Yeah, that speed up, reset blocked, obviously an option. And the bag on Giuliano's arm there.
This time Auntie reading the off the bounce speed up from Browne, but it proved to not matter because Bettinelli managed to find the chicken wing later in the point.
And unfortunately, Auntie Giuliano sends that final backhand volley wide.
What a final it was, Rob. There were some phenomenal rallies in that. Some of the points of the day on this court for sure.
Yeah, just incredible dink control, decision making, elite hands. But in the end, it's the team of Lydia Browne and Bettinelli. Marcello Bettinelli be the team of Pep Giuliano and Auntie Giuliano. 15-12 in our 35 plus mixed doubles 4.5 final. We're now about to move on to the open phase of our mixed doubles day on Players Court. We'll be back after these ads.
taste the underdog. Bomb to the A, falling off you, baby, not. We come from under, yeah, we them underdogs. And we want to win, so we want for all.
Come on, finish that.
Now it's not the time to give up or to give in. I won't allow it. You won't allow it. I mean, the couch doesn't own you. You own you. Am I right? Of course I'm right. You can do this. Well, maybe not this. But you get the idea, right? Don't be a couch potato.
Find a doctor at you'llbeback.com. Arnold says, do it now.
I need a Caribbean vacation with my feet in the sand. Antigua gives me good vibrations. That's where I belong. Come feel the warmth and touch the blue sea. Now that's you and me. Whoa, whoa. Follow me. No reason why your footprints shouldn't be in the sand. Antigua's your destination. Here to have some fun.
Not a real sport. Not a real athlete. Not a real challenge. Not fast enough. Not physical enough. Not exciting enough. Not a real battle. Not a real triumph. No grit. No drama. No stakes. Not a real heartbreak. Not a real comeback. Nothing to brag about. This isn't real work, real talent, real skill. Pickleball? That's not a real sport.
Welcome back to the Telford International Centre, folks. It is the final day of the English Open 2025, brought to you by Elite Island Resorts, Antigua and Barbuda. My name's Chris Beaumont. I'm back on microphone for this game, and I am joined by Clark Kennedy. Clark, great to have you in the booth with us for this game. I believe we are bringing a match where you know at least one of the players far better than I do. Tell me what we are likely to see on court from Emir Hamsic.
Yeah, so Amir is actually representing Team Serbia with his partner Marina Sicic. So they're both Serbian nationals, and Amir lives in Chicago, Illinois, and is visiting. Really strong tennis background, former national champion in the States in college. So you'll see a lot of drives and aggressive third shots from him.
Wonderful stuff. And as we look at the screen as we speak, we have James Ling and Annalise Ling in the whites. They are warming up at the top of your screen. And as we mentioned there, we got Amir Hamzic and Marina Sicic, who's also wearing a blue top and an arm sleeve there as well. So this is the mixed doubles open category, and we're looking forward to seeing this action on Players Court get underway imminently. Clark, it's great to have somebody different in the booth with me. Mating him in his best of
Brooke Revuelta
pairs win by and do not watch. Wait for the right opportunity, punch that one down the middle, and that's an early point on the board for Sicic and Hamzic.